Hey, just on a walk, clearing my head a little bit, and I was just talking about this grave. Not only is the grave old and classic, like, you know, like they don't make them like that anymore, but this, I want to know if this was intentional. That doesn't look like it's supposed to be. Well, actually, maybe it is. It does look like it. I was also just thinking about how I'm pretty sure I caught an adder snake on video. And I hope that wasn't like a really weird, vivid dream that I had, because I'm so sure I have a video somewhere for you guys of an adder snake. Anyway, I feel like I've shown you shown people this before, but my days, you can't even see the thing on camera. But this is like some sort of like storage room. I should be careful as well because there's actually loads of adder snakes. Well, not loads, probably not loads, but it's the season for adder snakes. This, look at that. Look how creepy that is. It looks like the entrance to the catacombs.
I know a lot of things, but I don't know about that.
Ugh. I've like got my camera out before as well and like poked it around the edge, and it is like, it doesn't go down or anything, I don't think. Actually, I kind of want to do it again. Feels like there's going to be a spider in some of this foliage. Why does basically the leaves look like yellow and they're not? They're really, really green. I kind of don't want to crawl in that, I'm not going to lie. Do I do it? I kind of want to do it for you guys. If I was watching a video like this, I'd want to know. But also, oh, spiders. We face our fears. Ugh. Maybe it does go down. Does it go down? Ugh, mate. Now, why is that all on its own? I wonder if I've ever spotted this before. This little grave. It's just chilling, all on its own. The lighting on my camera is not right now. Things look funny. I need to fiddle around with that. Albert J. Lawrence, who entered the higher life? The higher, I don't know what that says. Higher life. I think that's what that's meant to say. June 16th, 1894. Age 24. Mate, isn't it so nuts? That's so funny actually, because I was just thinking about that earlier. Whenever I'm feeling kind of like just weird about life, I sort of like remind myself how lucky I actually still am. Not that I'd ever like, you know, let go of that. I guess it's just easy to not see that when you're upset about something that's going on in your life. Also, look at that house before I forget. That is a house, just that little fort. I don't want to do it for too long because I don't want to be creepy. Too late. It's really cool. But yeah, like most people like in that time period were dying. Like that was like the regular life expectancy. I don't know if that was like the life expectancy in the late 1800s. That kind of sounds like it's too young for that though. I think it might have been mid to late 30s, but I could be totally wrong. The point is that it's just really good to be grateful for what you have got. And there is a lot to be grateful for. So, I mean, this time 2 years ago, I was sat making a YouTube video right here, and I don't know why I'm saying this. I think it's just because sometimes, well, a lot of the time life doesn't go how you would expect it to. But it's because we create this sort of ideology in our head. Is that the right word? Yeah, ideology. Where like we forget to like give ourselves the hard lessons. Like when we're writing our own future in our minds, picturing how things are going to go. I'm not saying that you guys are all picturing it to be like picture perfect, but we forget like just how bad things can get in like ways that you wouldn't expect it to. And that's where we go wrong with our expectations. We forget just how brutal and unexpected some things can be. Sometimes I feel like I maybe overshare, but I'm not too worried about it. Or say things in a way that you guys take like wrong, which makes me really sad to think about. But yeah, I think this is the bench. No, it's along there. Because this one's nice, but I don't think it's quite as nice. That's lush though, isn't it? It feels insulting to say that that's not like as nice, because it just makes it sound like it's not nice. I don't know, that is a really nice colour. The way that sits in that little gap between the trees is really nice. But I don't know, something about this being here, yeah, it's nice that bit's so open. But it's nice that this bit's further along, so you're not as likely to get people wondering, I feel like some people, they'll walk down and turn back. But yeah, like the life expectancy of people, like, oh, I wish I knew that. Because I feel like it could be around mid-20s in the late 1800s, but I would have thought it would be like maybe like late 1700s where it was like mid-20s, and then 1800s where it was mid-30s. I'm just repeating myself, but oh, these birdhouses, that's cute. I just love life. I just love seeing life like do its thing. Makes me so happy. Whose cross is that? I feel bad for whoever's, because that is not, I feel like that's just not supposed to be there. Oh, this graveyard's so nice. So old. Wait, that is a tiny one. Aged 85. See, that's more like it. She lived a good life. 25, like, that's so nuts to think about. Also, like, my cat as well. Like, sometimes I just think about how my cat is, like, approaching them halfway through her life. And it feels like I've had her no time. Yeah, no, it's trippy. I love that cat so much. But apparently tabbies are one of the cats with the lowest, if not the lowest, life expectancy. Same as a lurcher. Is that a lurcher or a whippet? Or a lurcher? I forget which is the mix between a greyhound and a whippet. I think it's greyhound and whippet that's a lurcher. But us, it's like same as Arnie. Bless him. Let me tell you about something really awkward that happened the other day. Actually, I think it was just yesterday. I was walking home from the gym and I saw someone that I know, and I thought he waved at me, but he was like going like that, like saying to let me go, like across the road. And I went like that. Like, I'm so f***ing awkward nowadays. I'd like f***ing waved, and then he actually waved, like for real, like you're right, mate. But he was like, yeah, trying to tell me to cross the freaking road, like. This squirrel looks so cute and funny right now. What? Yeah, you mate. You look f***ing funny. Stood on your hind legs like that. That was so funny. Do you know, I've seen a red squirrel once. Never thought I'd ever get to see a red squirrel.
Thank you for watching.